Don't play with God. Don't play with the Lord. They want to call on God when it's a disaster, but you wasn't calling on God before the disaster. All God really requires is that you acknowledge him. But you want to acknowledge the world when it's going through hell. Then all of a sudden you remember that your ass can die. Oh, we all know that. Ain't nobody invincible or mortal besides God. Who came back from the dead? Jesus. But then they forget about Jesus. They forget about God. All they know is sin. And the wages of sin is death. So if God wants you, he's going to get you. You might say soul collector. You might say grim reaper. That's not biblical. It's called angels. Death angels, archangels. It's called angels. So concerned when the world's going through hell, not knowing you will go through it just like Pharaoh in the book of Revelation. You will go through it just like Pharaoh in the last days of time. The book of Revelation. You're going to all face what Pharaoh faced going against the Israelites and Moses. You're going to go through it like that. Understand, good versus evil, the good guys. If you don't know how God gets down, sometimes you might think the good guy's the bad guy. Because Pharaoh got his punk ass whipped in this world. I'm talking to the utmost. Now God's son, Jesus, took on suffering to make it so that we don't all go to hell. God is so great in that sense that, like, well, I'm about to send all these niggas to hell, but I can also save some of them at the same time. So this way the devil can't say that he destroyed every human that walked the earth. And I'll say it again. Adam and Eve, their sins brought forth death. Their sins made it so that everybody born was going to be a sinner. But Jesus made it like, I can save you anyway if you believe. It's not like you have to. It's kind of like, I can save you anyway. But I know you ain't going to believe me. Some will believe me. Many are called, but few are chosen. Playing these games. You care about who the next president is, and you care about this world so much that you don't know. You're here for a short season. You're here for a short amount of time. You're being tested daily, and daily you're showing that you care more about this world than you care about God. You don't even really call on him until somebody dies. That's sick, twisted, and disturbing that you only call on God when someone's dying. To call on God is to give him praise every day. We don't just need God in times of suffering or struggling. We always need God. God, some people feel like, oh, you woke up this morning. Yeah, I woke up to see what God has ready for me. You chasing dreams. You chasing dreams. I'm chasing nightmares. Because you know what? These nightmares, like Wes Craven, are showing me things that's going to happen to the world that does not believe in God. A majority don't. So many different religions. You ain't following Christianity. You ain't following Jesus. You ain't just following the Holy Bible. And they done put a million titles on the Holy Bible. Seventh-day Adventist, Pentecostal, Mormon, Catholic, do you believe in God? From Genesis to Revelation? Or do you not? Man, your time is coming. You chasing dreams. I'm chasing nightmares. Because guess what? I'll go through all of that to know that in the end I'm going to face God. And stop saying when one of your people died that they went to heaven. How do you know? Huh? Honestly, in the book of Jude, which is like the shortest book in the Bible, it's like one chapter right before Revelation. It says they are in chains of darkness. It says they are in chains of darkness until the day of judgment. You want to act like you know God. You don't know nothing of God, man. All you know is the world. I want to say that you all do witchcraft, but I can't say for sure. I ain't see no chickens walking around these parts. But you do something. You do something. You do, you look up your horoscope. That's a form of witchcraft. You check your horoscope more than you check out what God said was going to happen to the world as it's happening to the world.